Hi and welcome back to Spicy Manchester, where some people like it hot, but I like it extra spicy. So today we're trying out, I'm going to be trying out a takeaway at Five Ways in Hazel Grove, Stockport, called Deedar. The ratings seem to be good when we look on the website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to try and see what dishes they have today. Come with me now to Deedar Indian takeaway. This is in Hazel Grove, Five Ways. So let's have a look at what this place has to offer. So just walking up to it now, and I can see from here that the D is missing on the sign of the takeaway, but that doesn't matter really. I'll just show you. So let's go in and order some food. Right, I'm back now from Deedar Indian takeaway in Stockport, Hazel Grove, and I'm just going to show you how it's presented. It's just your standard, well, bag, you can see it comes in. So let's see what we have inside. So same again, we've got keema chloride, we've got some minty yogurty dip, well, two actually. What else have we got? So I ordered, don't know if you can see that, chicken tikka nag puree. Sorry, can you see that? Chicken tikka nag puree. So this is made with Naga chilies, which, as you know, are meant to be, well, they are spicy, they are hot. So I thought I'd try this one today with the heat and flavour, and I'll see how we go. So let's open it up first, and let's see what it looks like. So we'll go to the keema pillar rice first. Yeah, pretty standard. Then the chicken naga or nag puree. See? See all the chilies in that. Onion barges. Oh. These are different, so it looks like I got a chapati or something like that. And the onion barges. Now the onion barges are better than they had the last time, not as crispy. And then the meat samosas, and by looks you get 3 meat samosas. So what I'll do, I'm going to put it on the plate and then I'm going to try it. Okay, and on to my review. Same again, portion size is great. Like I said, with Indians you can't go wrong, they always give you enough for 2 people really. So the onion barges, crispy again. Like I say, I prefer mine a little softer, but let's see how it is. Yeah, I mean, it's an onion barge. Not the most flavourable onion barge I've had, but it's not the most unflavourable one I've had. It is nice. Let's try the meat samosa. Well, that's a better meat samosa from last time. I don't know if you can see this. There's actually a lot more meat in this one, less vegetable, a lot more flavour as well. This is actually a really good meat samosa. A bit more. Yeah, very little peas, plenty of meat. Really nice actually. So can't fault it. The meat samosa anyway. Nice. Now, could be wrong. I think it's a chapati, but I'm not sure. Which looks, you know, like a fried bread. Let's see what this is like. And this was, well, got free with me onion barges by the looks of it. yeah, fried bread basically. There's not much you can do about fried bread, it is what it is. That was a good little surprise. Look at that. I'll get back to them in a bit. So let me see. So this is called the chicken tikka nag pura. Now what they're saying is it's basic chicken tikka pieces, you know, diced and cut with onions, garlic, and with, like, you know, naga chilies in a thick sauce, a bit like the jalfrezi. And that used to be my favourite dish when I first ever started, was the jalfrezi, and I just love the flavour and the thickness of the sauce and that. So we're going to dive in, and we're going to see what the heat's like and the flavour's like. Okay, I mean, looking at it, very small piece of the chicken. I mean, it is very small diced chicken. I don't know if you can tell that. I'll put it up against the onion bites so you can see the actual size. It's quite small pieces, not compared to the last one I had, which was big chunky chicken. But we'll see what it's like. Try it with a bit of keema pila rice. Yeah, beautiful. You know, the naga chilies are coming through in it. You know, the heat, the spice. I mean, once I clear my throat, I'll be fine. But this is a very, very, very nice dish. It's got the heat, it's got the flavour. Now, when I went into the Indian, I knew it was going to be quite good, because when I was in there was people coming in constantly. You know, while I was there, there must have been about 8 people coming in. I'm waiting there that long, and to be fair, the phone was constantly ringing for orders, so it's usually a good sign of a good takeaway. And so far I've not been disappointed, so I'll eat a bit more. Yeah, the heat's there, the flavour's there. I'm enjoying this. Yeah, beautiful, absolutely beautiful this actually. Come back to the barges, because I like to mix it up a bit. Food is lovely. Really is lovely. Onion barges are nice, so I'll go through and eat some also again. Even the mint sauce, or minty yogurty dip, or whatever you want to call it, is nice. It's got a lot of flavour. So I'm looking at this one now. Yeah, there's quite a bit of meat in it, not as much as the last one, and you can actually see the vegetables in this one. But the flavour is really nice. Like I say, I'll show you the peas in it. Lovely flavour. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish eating this and get back to you with a review and it all. And so far, can't fault it. So join me shortly with my verdict. Right, and now for my review on Deedar Indian takeaway in Hazel Grove, Stockport. So yeah, walking up, you know, besides the D, you know, the signage on the shop with the D missing, first impression, yeah, it's it looked really nice. Walking in there, open kitchen again, so you can see him cooking, and there are quite a few chefs in there, you know, cooking, because it is quite a busy takeaway by the looks of it. I've never been in there before, and while I was in there, there was, you know, plenty of people coming in. There's plenty of phone calls ordering for takeaways, which is usually a good sign that the takeaway is actually a good takeaway. So yeah, as I sat there, same again, smells coming through, lovely, and you can always tell when the cooking, having the naggers or something like that, it's the, I don't know, the spice that comes off from the cookie. The coffee, you know, one of the staff was coughing, and you could, it got to your back of your throat. You could feel it. So that was like getting my hopes up. So obviously I got home, standard takeaway, you know, in whatever packaging it is, and getting straight to it then. So, onion badges, yes. Okay, yeah. Onion badges were just basic onion badges. There's nothing spectacular about them. There weren't anything. Oh, Haggerty, you're joining us. That's Haggerty joining us. Just wanted to know what I'm doing. So yeah, so onion badges, just your standard onion badge really. And your meat samosas. Now, the meat samosas, compared to the last one I had, was plenty of meat. You had the peas in and that. In fact, I didn't have any potato in the three I had. But you know, plenty of meat, and there's a lot of flavour. I can't fault the meat samosas this time. Cut to perfection. And then on to the chicken tikka nag puree. Now, obviously, as you can tell from it, nag is short for obviously the Naga chilies, the ghost chili, whatever what you call it, which is one of the hotter chilies you can have. Over the hot. No, my eyes didn't water. Nose didn't run. With some curries, you know, I get this. My eyes water, my nose run. But you could feel the heat was there, and it was, I can say, not an unpleasant heat. It was nice, but the flavour was lovely. And like I said, it reminds me more like jalfrezi with the, you know, the dry sauce and that, with plenty of chilies in, peppers, onions, and yeah, the flavour's nice. The only thing I would say, the chicken was really small diced chicken, and you didn't get that much of it. Is it a problem? No, because what I paid for the whole meal was really reasonable, so I couldn't really fault it, the price of it. So that's just like I said, maybe the chicken needs to be a little bit bigger and you get a little bit, maybe a bit more of it, but otherwise it was really nice. So if I go to judging it, cleanliness, yeah, it was clean inside. Yeah, the chefs and the I can say the well, basically all the staff there were well presented, all, you know, dressed nicely in like a uniform, really pleasant, polite. I mean, when I say that, there's actually customers coming in, there must be regulars, but you know, I heard them say the names, oh thank you, you know, said the name. So yeah, the review and that is good customer service, can't fault it. Waiting time, I probably waited, because it was really busy, I probably waited about 15 minutes, which you know, when you just turn up to take away and you wait, it's not bad, it's probably average. So yeah, I couldn't fault that. Food, yeah, food was nice. Spice level, after I got into it, it didn't affect me as much as the first bite. And I think, like I said, it was a bit more of a shock to the system. I was just expecting it. But there was that heat there, which I do like, and there was that flavour there, which I think has to be there, not just the heat. Because if it's just the heat, it's tasteless, what's the point in having it? So overall review, I think it's a very good takeaway actually. And like I say, going off the customers going in, they all agree too. I've never been there before, it's the first time going, and I think I probably would order from there again, try something else, because there were quite a few. You know, like I said, I did ask for a menu. I was going to hopefully try and show you a menu, but they didn't have any. And they're waiting on the a new batch to be delivered, because they've been given all out, which is nothing. You can see it online, and they have like one big menu when you're there, but I don't want to get my phone out filming it. So yeah, I'll say thumbs up. thumbs up to Deedar Indian takeaway in Hazel Grove. And thanks again for tuning in to Spicy Manchester, where some people like hot, but I like it extra spicy. Join me next week and we'll see what we're going to review next week. I might even go back to my roots of 30 years when I first got into new, like I say, with like a gel phrase and just view that. So thank you for watching. If you please like it and subscribe and follow my journey. Thank you.